right, good afternoon. Can you give us a little introduction, who you are, what you do for the authority, and what are we seeing here?
Hello, I'm Sergeant Harris with the Airport Police, and this is our K-9 unit. What we're doing today is proficiency training in cargo and in luggage. We have to do so many hours per week with proficiency training. That means that what the dogs are originally trained for, we're going to continue that training and make sure that they're good at it, as well as the handlers. The team that's working behind me is Officer Green and his K-9 40. And they're going to work these boxes and see if they can locate something I hid out here earlier. These guys come in blind. They don't know where the training aids are at. I hide them. Just like a real life situation, they'll go in blind. They won't know where the training aid is at, and that's what the team is going to locate for me now.
Can you tell us a little bit about your K-9 team here at the Jacksonville International Airport?
We have 4 K-9 units here, explosive detector units. They may sound like a bull in a china shop over here right now, but they're really a smooth team. So we got 4 teams. We all go to Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas, for 10 weeks to train. We go to 5 weeks of patrol dog school and 5 weeks of DDH, meaning detector dog school. That's when you're actually looking for the explosives. That's when it really gets fun. And that's another question.
Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and watch this team working behind us. And so how long has Jacksonville International Airport had these K-9 explosive detection dogs?
At least 20 years, and I've been on the unit for the last 16. This dog right here is this team is a senior team. The dog is about 7 years old, and they've been together for at least 6 years. The other dog that we have, he's been with us about 3 years, and I have the youngest dog in the team right now, who's only been with us about a year. And we're 1 dog down, and we should be solving that problem here in the next couple of months.
Okay, it looks like he sat down, so...
That means that he's actually located the explosive odor. It's called a passive alert. When you're looking for explosives, that's what you want, a passive alert, not an aggressive alert like you would have with a drug dog. They'll bark, scratch, and bark at where the odor is coming from. These dogs just sit, and the handler, these dogs work really cheaply. They work for that little black cone in its mouth. If they were humans, we'd have to pay him hundreds of thousands of dollars. But because he's a dog, he only works for that and verbal and physical praise from the handler. Now they're gonna start on the luggage, and this is how we would search luggage. For an example, if it came in on an aircraft that we may have had a bomb threat in, we would line the luggage up like this, and the dog would pinpoint to us which bag that it's in by sitting, once again, a passive alert.
So I assume that this type of training is a regular occurrence.
Every week we have to have 4 hours of training, and that's actual sniff time. And as you see, it only takes a couple of minutes to run this problem, but we have some more extended problems that we may be able to get 45 minutes out of. But the dog has to have 4 hours a week of actual sniff time, and this problem is only going to last about 15 or 20 minutes. So that shows you how much training. We have 2 days a week to train to try and get those 4 hours in.
Right. Now, I understand that the dogs also have to go through a test on an annual basis?
Yeah, on an annual basis, these dogs are tested by the same folks who trained us originally at Lackland Air Force Base. These guys, they don't know us, we don't know them, and we call it the Malox moment, because your stomach just knots up whenever you go through that, because the dog has to make a 98%. That's like making an A. If they make any lower than that, then they fail.
Right, and I guess in this line of work, it's important that you're right.
You have to be on the money when you're looking for explosives, because if our dog's alert on something, we're going to shut the whole world down in about 500 yards. In a complete circle around that area is going to be shut down. And if we shut the world down at the airport and we're around airplanes and we're around fuel, we will probably have to extend that shutdown even more. That will actually just shut the whole airport down.
Well, awesome stuff you're doing. Thank you, Sergeant Harris, for your time and showing us a little bit about what the K-9 unit does here at the airport.
Thank you for coming out.